That's what the NFL has had to deal with over the years, with several former players taking their own lives by very specific means, a gunshot to the chest, in order to preserve their brain so that autopsy can prove the problems they were experiencing. Their hope was that if statistics showed that players had developed these problems as a result of repeated concussions suffered during their playing careers, then the NFL would eventually have to take the issue seriously and acknowledge the link between the game and the disease that would go on to ruin their lives. It worked, and now not only has the NFL taken steps to protect players from the effects of concussion, but it's still grappling with a lawsuit brought by thousands of former players which will ultimately cost more than $1 billion. It's a cautionary tale for rugby officials to heed, and these rule changes indicate it's one they've taken on board. They have to. Not only because the game can ill afford a $1 billion lawsuit, but because the game has a responsibility to care for its players, and reduce the risks associated with the tackle. The change won't ruin the game. In fact, in a way, it might improve it. If the tackle line is lowered, the reasonable conclusion is that tackles will be harder to complete, the ball carrier's arms will be free, resulting in more offloads and therefore more tries. Is that really a bad thing? The only line the game has crossed is the one which sees it taking the issue of concussion seriously. And the 5 minutes of ridicule the game might endure over having to add the words "nipple line" to its laws is well worth it if it saves even one player from the devastating effects of CTE. That possibility should be good enough reason for you and I to accept the change. Gourdie is a sports reporter, presenter and host of Radio Alive's Sunday Sport from 2 p.m.